have them.
It goes. Was it one of our team that got tagged by the trooper?
No. Okay. We drove by and it was like a delivery van type.
I'll tell you what, that guy was in a perfect position.
Yeah.
Because if my Waze app hadn't have said, please record it ahead, right when you come over that little hill, if that's the same spot that I'm thinking of, and he was sitting like right there, like there's no time to drop your speed.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd get you. That was a smart spot to be in. And thank God for Waze. I love that app.
Yeah.
Didn't help me outside of Grand Forks though. I'm not gonna tell you. Doesn't help if the trooper's moving and he can't be tagged. Nice little speeding tickets are only $10 in North Dakota. It almost makes it worthwhile. No, that's 110 in Minnesota.
To start.
Yeah, it's a little tougher to swallow there. That's crazy, the difference. Shave 40 minutes off your trip for $10? Yes, please.
To be sure that I'm not like if am I in the frame here?
Not there unless I turn it a little too far. Just so it picks up the corners.
Well, put it to you this way.
Well, actually,
if I'm ever in it, tell me to get out of it.
I'm actually going to move forward because then I'm not getting the railing either. I'll go here. Don't have to worry about the fire marshal coming through saying that I'm in the path of egress. I mean, I say, there's your steps over there. Don't talk to me about egress code. I'll give that guy an education. I know more about egress than the fire marshal does. I'll tell you in a second once I readjust the tripod. No, you're front and center there. There's perfect.
Take the day off. We're docking your pay, man.
Yesterday? I did 2 games yesterday.
Yeah, your bride's up there. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, she did great. We ended up having to buy a whole nother subscription.
Oh, really?
Well, because of the app that I use, this video thing, like when it would do it, it said test stream and it was all big letters, just covered everything for like the whole first period. And I got annoyed with it and it said just bite the bullet, we'll pay for another subscription. Yeah.
Let's go, Black!
All right, here we are, Jamestown. Face off won by Jamestown. Dumped back up in neutral ice. Carried in towards Angels end. Jips the puck off the boards into the glass near corner. Pressured by Steinhaus. Recovered by Jamestown. Slapped away by Steinhaus. Shot high and wide behind the net. Picked up far side by Bolte. Coming in near side. Chased into the corner. Lost his edge was Bolte. All right. No, that's Sweeney. Sent really nice headman pass by Jamestown. Charging in now. That puck was flying high up over net. Battle now along the near boards. Sweeney's going to go down hard. Puck carrier by Noah. Passed it far side to Scott. He dumps it in the far corner. Chased down near side by Noah. Noah centering pass. No one there for the Angels. Got to look first before you make that pass. Dumped back in, kept in the zone by Noah. And covered in the corner by Jamestown. They changed direction. Coming over to keep it in the zone is Tweeten. High flying puck, almost looked like it was going to go up in the netting, but stays in play. Puck now wrapped around far corner, kept in far side by Olsen. Olsen stepping up. He goes down on the play. Jamestown now sends the puck all the way down, getting an icing for a line change, and that'll be the first whistle of the game. And a face-off back down in Jamestown end.
Good job, Caleb. I don't care to go.
Face-off controlled by Jamestown after the draw. Picked up behind the goal line, they change direction. Breakout pass, chipping it up along the far boards, unable to handle it is Johnson. Here's Jamestown charging in far side. Centering pass, no one there for Jamestown. Cross-ice pass, unable to receive it is Scott. Picked up again by Jamestown. Chasing it now is Bolte. Bolte with the interception. Bolte with a ripper. Sends it into the back of the net. Burying it on blocker hand side. Angels are going to go up on the scoreboard to take the lead initially here in the game.
We need the next one, Black!
A really nice read by Charlie Bolte.
Good play, Black.
Intercepting that breakout pass right out front in the slot and capitalizing it. A great play by Charlie Bolte, number 9. Faceoff now being taken by Jack Scott. 86 for the Angels. Angels wearing black sweaters. As customary for away teams wearing dark. Dumped into the corner after the draw by Jamestown. Picked up in the near side by Olsen. Olsen losing his footing. Gets helped by Sweeney. Sweeney backhands it up to Scott. Scott now cutting in near side. Scott cutting down along the boards. Loses the puck on the pressure behind the net. Picking it up is Bolte. Bolte charging forward. Trades defensive position by Tweeten. Tweeten, absolutely no look whatsoever on his pass. Right to the stick of a Jamestown player. Gotta look first, boys. Pass up forward, just out of the way. Tipped by the Jamestown player. Icing waved off. Challenged by Scott. Jamestown picking it up near corner. Headmanning pass. Tried to send it down. Picked up by Olsen. Nice sauce pass right over the blade of Olsen. A perfect pass. Crossways over to the D. Pressured far side along the boards by Scott. Carrying it into the far corner. Interference could have been called on Jamestown as Charlie Bolte was taken down prior to the puck even reaching him. Puck out to the point now by Tweeten. No clear shot to the net. He sends it into the far corner. Just out of reach of Erickson. Xander Erickson still giving chase. Passing it up along the boards. Here comes Christian Sandy. He charged forward. Kept it in the zone initially. Lost it on the overskate. Jamestown dumps it into the zone. Pass by Olsen. Tried to feed it up towards Noah. Poke checked away by Johnson. Shot wide to the net by Jamestown. It's tied up on the back of the net. A pass out to the point attempt broken up by Sandy. On the spin, a redirect as Jack Johnson was in front of the net. Put his stick down at the last second and kind of redirected, shot the puck back into his own net inadvertently. And that brings it back to a tie game at 1 apiece. Face-off won nicely by Sandy to the stick of Steinhaus. Steinhaus feeding it over. Nice pass up by Sandy. Sandy to the Erickson. Erickson rips a shot. Nice save by the Jamestown goaltender. And he'll hold on to it, freezing it with his glove. A really nice play by Steinhaus to Sandy to Erickson. And a nice hard shot on target. Sandy now with the draw. Face-off won by Sandy. Shot perfectly from the point. Nice and low. Just barely wide. Or it was not wide of the net, but just barely towards the near side post. A fantastic shot by Steinhaus. Jamestown recovers, brings it back down, dumps it in the corner. Overskating the puck is Johnson. A redirect pass out to the point, picked up now by Erickson. Erickson feeding it up to Sandy. Sandy across near side to Noah. Noah over to Sandy. Sandy with a nice shot and a save by a goaltender that I'm just recognizing now is absolutely a massive specimen. Looks like he's even bigger than me without pads. This is Bantam hockey, so some of these players are full adult size already. As hard as that is to believe. Scott, his stick was tied up on the play, charging and tying up players along the board. Loose puck now in the skates. Losing his stick is Tweeten. Loose puck now to the point. Perfect position by Jack Scott. Recognizing the puck would come over. Scott with a shot over to Olsen. Olsen with a ripper. On target, a really nice glove save again by this goaltender. Goaltender seemingly having a really hot glove so far this game with the shots that he has been facing so far. Something that players might have to take note, that if the goaltender is really good one side over the other, you've got to start aiming for the other side. Off the draw, shot from the point, deflected and blocked by Jamestown. That shot by Tweeten into the shin pads of Jamestown player. Charging forward. Carrying up wide. They rip a shot. Goes wide of the net. Picked up now far side by Bolte. Bolte feeding it up into the skates of Scott. Unable to control the puck. Loose puck now. It's going to get picked up by Olsen in the Angel zone. Olsen skating up. Passed out front to Bolte. Bolte a little bit behind the pass. Jamestown recovers, carrying it back in, reps the puck along the boards behind the net. It's going to get picked up by Sweeney. Sweeney feeding it over to Johnson. Johnson now skating up. Johnson sends it right to the stick of a Jamestown defender. Don't know who that intended pass was for. Jamestown dumps it back into the zone. Picked up by Scott. Carries it behind the net. Sends it up again and too far in front of Bolte. Goes all the way down. Tapped, icing waved off. Kept in play by the goaltender. 9 minutes to go now in the first period. Tied up along the far boards, almost keeping it in there was Bolte. Puck goes far side over to Johnson. Johnson's going to dump it down. Icing waved off again on the tip by Jamestown. Pressured behind the goal line by Erickson. You got to move your feet faster if you're the F1. You've got to get in there right now. You can't just be coasting and lollygagging. That's mite hockey. We're in Bantam, so you got to put effort in. Puck slides under the stick of Steinhaus. He recovers it, changing direction. Steinhaus now picking up speed. He's coming all the way through. Cuts back in towards middle and neutral ice. Decides to stick handle, presenting the puck right in front of the players. You've got to have puck protection. You can't be doing that kind of stick handling right in front of you, just teasing the players. It's so easy for them to slap the puck off your stick. You've got to quit. Sandy now with the draw. Won by Sandy, dumped in the zone by Tweeten. Chased down now behind the net. You got to have your feet moving all the way through. You can't stop. Oh, on the redirect by Noah from the shove for the point of Olsen. Saved by the goaltender's blocker glove. A nice shot by Olsen and a really good redirect chance by Noah. Gives a fine opportunity, but as I was saying, when you're chasing the puck, your feet have to be moving all the way until you reach the player in the puck. The second you start or you stop moving your feet, now you're coasting, you're doing it wrong. You got to do better. Nice job by Scott. Scott with a shot. Nice save by the Jamestown goaltender. Carried back out of the zone now by Jamestown near side. Pass across far side. They wind up. Lost the puck on the stick. Nice rechange by Bolte. Feeding it up to Scott. Scott chasing the puck on the stick handle. Lost it along the boards. His backhand towards net. Picked up by Jamestown. Apologize for the video. Tied up now along the boards in the corner. Hard vantage point looking through glass and all the vertical mullions. Kept in by Olsen on the pressure. Puck comes out of the zone. Tweeten recovering it. Tweeten waiting for his teammates to vacate the zone. Dumps it back in. Puck now wrapping along the boards behind the net. Blowing a tire. He's going to go down. Allowing Scott to recover the puck. Scott feeding it. Dodges a pass. Puck gets chipped towards net. That was Sweeney. Going through multiple skates. Shot far side by Bolte. Changing directions is Jamestown. Tip pass from Bolte up to Tweeten. He misses the net. Got to have the pucks on net too. We got to stop with the missed pucks, the missed shots. Here's Jamestown. That puck gets deflected off the stick of Tweeten, high up into the glass. Steinhaus now changing direction. He's going to come charging through. A really good defensive play there by Jamestown, taking the hands and the stick of Steinhaus. They change direction. That'll be icing now as their pass forward was unexpected by the teammate that the puck was going to, and it banked off the boards and all the way down, getting a stoppage of play. 6 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the first period. Face off. One and a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Chased down in near corner. Much better job by Xander. Keeping the pressure on. Charging into the zone. Puck now wraps along the boards behind the goal line. Picked up far side. Sent out right to the stick of Johnson. Johnson almost danger. That a redirect shot by Erickson. You heard it hit the post. Chased down now and pressured behind the goal line. Stolen away by Noah. Recovered by Jamestown. They send the puck along the boards now. Kept in nicely by Johnson. Recovered by Sandy. Sandy on the spin shot, trying to get a shot. Hit the hit the shin pads. Steinhaus recovers, sends it up to Noah. Noah now driving forward. Noah rips a shot. Another nice glove save by the goaltender.
Quick pass.
Nice job by the Angels keeping the pressure on down in the Jamestown zone. Seems like the possession of the puck has been at this end for the majority of the first period so far. 5 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the first. Face-off won by Jamestown, but recovered by Scott. Carries it behind the goal line, chasing behind the net. Stripped off of his stick. Headman pass just out of reach, recovered by Tweeten. Tweeten on the direction change. Nice job by Jamestown trying to steal the puck back. Pushed off the puck there. Sent back out to the point. Bolte with a shot. Nice and low on the redirect, but recovered and blocked by Jamestown. They changed direction. Headmanning pass stripped away with a stick lift by Bolte. Tweeten, nice pass out to Scott. Scott knew that he was going to get pressured, dumps it in. Giving chase now behind the goal line is Sweeney. Sweeney, you got to have your stick down when you're rushing the puck like that. There's no way that you're going to intercept a puck when your stick is at your knee height. Stick on the ice, bud. Here's Jamestown coming back down with lots of speed now. Pressured wide by Olsen. Shot on target, dangerously bouncing in front of the Tendy. And Benjamin Noonan is able to keep track of the puck and make sure it wasn't going to be rolling between the leg pillows. And you got a whistle now down in the Angels' end. Near side faceoff being taken by Christian Sandy. Nice win by Sandy right to the stick of Steinhaus. Steinhaus now dumps the puck nicely along the boards over to where Noah's waiting. Noah trying to feed it up to Sandy. Was broken up by a stick, but recovered by Sandy. Carried in. Cross-ice pass sent right to an already pressured Xander Erickson. There's not much that Erickson could have done differently. Better opportunity maybe would have been for Sandy to get a shot. Icing now will be the call as a nice pass from Steinhaus and couldn't be received by Erickson, but Erickson did touch the puck, but it was on the wrong side of the red line to negate icing, so that's what that caused that whistle and face off back down now in the Angels' end. Face off by Sandy again. Nice win by Sandy. Carried along the boards by Steinhaus, wraps it over to Noah. Noah feeding it up just out of reach of Sandy. Recovered and sent wide by the defense of Jamestown. Tied up multiple players. Sandy's coming out with it. Coming in, Sandy on the pass. Xander Erickson positioning himself almost directly on the goal line. You can't be that far down. You got to hang back just a little bit. Very hard to make any type of play when you're standing on the goal line. Jamestown recovers a nice near side pass to get it out of the zone. It's going to thread the needle. A nice poke check by Steinhaus. Steinhaus recovers. changes direction. He's going to now feed it up just a little bit out of the reach as Sweeney. Sweeney is going to make it there. His shot on target hit the side of the net. Second shot bouncing high and picked up on the far side. Breakout pass now stripped away by Bolte. Redirect picked up by Tweeten. Tweeten feeding it up to Scott. Scott helps the puck down. It's going to be recovered behind the goal line by Jamestown, pressured by Bolte. Tried to clear it out, intercepted by Scott. Scott on the spin. He's going to come in. His shot hit the side of the net, pressured by Sweeney. Scott's going to get tripped up in the face-off circle. Headman pass up, pressured now by Sweeney. Passed it right to the stick of Olsen. Olsen feeding the puck over to Bolte. Bolte to Scott. Scott gets a shot on target. Glove save by the magnet that is that goaltender's hand. He'll hold on to the puck once again, getting another face-off whistle down in the Jamestown end. After the draw, puck goes into the corner, sent out to the point. Stepping up nicely is Tweeten. Centering pass bounces off the stick of Erickson as the puck was airborne. Not much that Erickson could have done differently on that particular play. Kept in at the point by Olsen, sent along near side now. Jamestown with the puck in the corner, couldn't reach it. Sent back deep into behind the goal line by Erickson. Jamestown sending the puck along the boards over to Tweeten. Tweeten keeps it in now in the zone. Carrying the puck is Noah. Noah with the shot. Hits the side of the post real hard. Tried to bust the puck on the pipe. On the redirect, on the rebound. Puck now out to the point to Olsen. Olsen winds up. His shot gets deflected up, hits the glass. Near side pass and a backhand on a redirect. Nice job by Noah recovering it. Puck does come out of the zone. It's recovered by Olsen. Olsen getting chased. Changes the direction. Tried doing a spin move. Couldn't exactly do that unless you can get the puck on the spin. I understand what he was trying to do for the puck protection. Not a bad play, but you got to execute it better. Puck now on target, shot picked up into the corner, centering pass by Sandy. No one there for Angels. Recovered by Jamestown, coming back down into the Angels end. They wind up, they get a shot. Stick save, cleared wide by Noonan. Picked up in the near corner by Olsen, bouncing up over the stick of Sweeney. Recovered by Scott. Scott feeding it far side up to Bolte. Bolte skating into the puck. Bolte winds up. He gets a shot. Bouncing puck. Charging the net nicely was Sweeney and Scott both, but not before the goaltender was able to reach out with those giraffe neck length arms and cover the puck with his glove. Face-off slap into the corner. Whiff on the play. Banked off the boards, gets the puck around Bolte. Chased now by Scott. Pressured into the corner. Scott had recovered it. Kept into the point nicely by Steinhaus, giving chase. A backhand towards the net. Puck will roll right towards the goalie, and he'll freeze it once again, bringing play to a stop. 49.2 seconds to go in the first period.
Go to the net, Black!
Scott taking the face off. Nice win by Scott to the stick of Johnson. You got to have more mustard on that pickle in order to get it down deep into the corner. You got to be stronger on your stick. Nice poke check by Steinhaus. Steinhaus still staying on it. Dead puck picked up by Steinhaus. Steinhaus trying to feed it up to Sweeney. Hit a body, chipped up now by Bolte. It's going to be recovered by Jamestown. Tons of pressure by Steinhaus. Chasing down. Bolte coming up now, trying to get out that loose puck. Centering pass, loose in front of the net. And a shot in the goal! Getting the rebound is Steinhaus on the backside as the goalie made the initial save, but the puck was loose between the two leg pillows. Steinhaus saw it, grabbed it, and sent it into the back of the net. Nice job driving the net. That is why you crash the net.
18 seconds. Tie your guy up.
17.8 seconds. Close enough. Nice win by Jamestown. Banked the puck up, trying to get it off the boards. Found it to the stick of Olsen. Olsen trying to headman it up. Found a skate of Jamestown. Chipped up by Sweeney. Overskating that was Erickson. Loose puck now far side, and that'll bring us to a buzzer to end the first period. We'll have a brief break in play, and then second period will kick off here in just a few moments.
Good job, Benjamin.
Well, that was better hockey than what I had watched them do. That was better hockey than what I watched them do yesterday. I don't know, they just looked like they kind of just decided to show up and throw up on the ice yesterday. Hopefully they came together as a team, and it kind of looks like they're working a lot better now. They're putting, you can see in their mind, they're putting plays together better.
Oh, yeah. They got a little intimidated. Grabbing a big guy.
Really, really big.
One guy.
Well, you got to be quicker then.
Yeah.
Just get out of their way. They can't hit you if you're moving 100 miles an hour. How do you think the little guys survive? They're really fast. UND had a player like that a few years back. He ended up going pro. He played for Florida Panthers. What was his name? He was out of California. He started with a G. Short little guy, but really fast. He played in like the Evan Trump, Brett Axtell era. Mario Lambert was on that team.
Decker, but he wasn't that fast.
Yeah, I can't think of it. But a shorter dude, and then he makes it to the NHL. It's because he was fast.
Let's go, Black! Keep the pressure on! Let's go, dude!
Changing directions now. Slapped forward on the draw by Jamestown. Olsen with the puck. Sent it up near side to Noah. Puck lost in the skates. Chipped back up along the boards. Body pressure by Tweeten. Carried into the zone. Shot into the glove. Cleared wide by Noonan. Sent along the boards by Noah over to Erickson. Erickson trying to feed it up to Sandy. Puck just a little bit behind him. Stop short in the zone, in the slot by Noah. Noah skating with the puck now. Pressured, bouncing the puck, sent in by Erickson. Jamestown charging forward, sent the puck to the stick of Olsen. Olsen continuing with it. Nice job recognizing the puck by Olsen, that it wasn't going to be getting in the zone. Make sure he stayed inside, or onsides rather. Inside the neutral area, I think is where my mind was going. Nice pass across by Tweeten. You got to follow that. You got to be digging and driving. Nice shot on target by Bolte. Really nice pass. Tweeten, nice pass, bud. Nice pass. Nice attempt there by Bolte on that pass across. As soon as you make that pass, until you heard that whistle, boy, you got to be digging like you're gold mining. Shove that stick through there, trying to get that puck to poke through. Sometimes you'll get rocked, but until there's a whistle, hey, it's fair game. On the draw. Tried to get it out of the zone. It's kept in by Steinhaus. Bouncing puck just out of the reach of Sweeney. Sweeney chasing after it, getting the puck behind the goal. Behind the goal line. Did get a backhand pass out front. It was stopped by the goaltender stick and covered by the glove. Scott with the draw. Won by Jamestown into the corner. Picked up by the back D, who is situated along the wing. Scott getting pressured by a little Jamestown. Scott kind of manhandled, pushed him right back off. Sent out along the boards, recovered nicely by Jamestown. Centering pass off the skate of Angels, recovered by Sweeney. Picked up and carried now by Bolte, and offsides will be the call. Stopping as Bolte was winding up and getting ready to get another shot on target.
Let's get one, Angels!
Nice win by Sandy to the stick of Noah. Noah on the spin. Lost the puck to a defender. Broken up centering pass by Olsen to the stick of Erickson. Erickson pressured, sends it down into the zone. Recovered by the Jamestown defender. He's carrying it behind the net. Pressured by Noah. Nice job getting stick on puck. Sent over by Sandy. His pass over to Erickson. Broken up. That shot by Olsen went just wide. May have been deflected. Pass out to the point by Sandy. Sandy with a ripper on a great pass back from Tweeten. His shot brings the puck all the way down along the boards. Poke checked away by Olsen. Recovered by Jamestown. Stick lift and pressured by Erickson. Olsen reaching around. Bouncing puck now. Backhand shot goes behind the net. Picked up in the far corner by Erickson. Erickson feeds it up right to the middle where there were two Jamestown players waiting. Erickson now carrying the puck. Sends it up. Headsmans it up to Sandy. Sandy, thinking that somebody was with him, sent it off the skate of Jamestown. Not a bad play, but you got to look first, bud. Nice pass by Sandy to Erickson. Erickson, you got to rip that shot as soon as it's on your stick. Can't do that extra stick handle. Wind up far side, pressure, glove save, and a rebound! And they are able to bury it. You got to tie players up like that. You cannot just let them go in. They got the shot, and then the guy that was coming in on the rebound, you got to tie him up so they can't get that rebound shot. It was a nice initial save by Noonan, but that rebound, that'll get you, as you just saw as Jamestown tied it up now at 2 apiece. 12 minutes, 10 seconds to go in second period. Face-off won by Jamestown. Pushing the puck forward, picked up near side. Stick lift by Sandy, getting helped by Steinhaus. Steinhaus side steps, a big body check attempt. Loose puck now, going in, sent up by the Jamestown defenders, carried back into the zone by Steinhaus. Steinhaus, he rips a shot and he gets a goal. He goes top horns, this time does beat the goaltender on the glove side, sending it post to post. Kind of heard, maybe that was the goaltender's skate that was kicking the net a little bit. Really nice job by Steinhaus, finding an open part of the net far side, beating the goaltender up over the shoulder of the glove. Angels take the lead once again. Faced off by Scott. It's won by Scott, picked up by Steinhaus. Steinhaus feeding the puck far side, picked up now by Sweeney. Sweeney trying to get a shot on target. Sweeney puts on the brakes to miss a body check. Jamestown recovers the puck, blowing a tire. Was that player. Loose puck now. Pass from Scott just to the skate side of Bolte. There gets a shot on target. Leg saved. It's going to get picked up now by Steinhaus. Steinhaus carrying the puck behind the net, trying to figure out a pass. He is going to send it near side to Bolte. A nice use of the boards by Bolte. And offsides is going to be the call as Bolte entered the zone. And Scott just on the far side was a little bit too far over the blue line in order for the play to not be offsides. Sandy now won the draw, carried in further into the corner by Noah, or dumped in by Noah, recovered pass out to the wing, broken up by Sandy. His shot on target, save and cleared just wide. Pass across by Noah, loose puck bouncing up through the air. Couldn't recover it. Loose puck in front. It's still loose. That puck flying up, grabbed out of there. Then another shot by Sandy, reaching for the puck. There is the goaltender. Some frantic playing. That pass out front, looking for some players who are winding up, broken up nicely by Jamestown. Sidestepping a check there from Olsen. Chipped up now by Noah. Noah's going to chase the puck down now as it's coming down into the Jamestown end. Flipped up to get it out of the zone. Grabbed out of the air by Sandy. Sandy sees that his teammates had left the zone. Dumps it back in. Chased down now near side by Noah. Noah reading the play. Intercepted the puck along the boards. He gets body checked. Kept in by Tweeten. Noah feeding the puck to waiting Erickson. Erickson pressured. Trying to get it out of the zone was Jamestown. Intercepting the dump pass back in by Olsen. It's a one-on-one now. Nice job by Tweeten. Pressuring and running the body and using really good angling and stick on puck to break up the hard shot, allowing Newton to make an easy save and smother it, getting a whistle. Hey, Will, great angling. Great job. Jack Scott now taking the face-off. Face-off won by Scott into the corner, sent over behind the boards by Steinhaus, picked up near side by Bolte. Bolte feeding it across to Sweeney. Sweeney had recovered it, had to make a spin, lost the bouncing puck on it. A head-manning pass broken up by Scott. He gets the puck stolen away. Carried and dumped back into the zone by Jamestown. Nice wide pass by Bolte, feeds it over to Sweeney. Sweeney lost the puck on the stick battle. Stepping up is Steinhaus. Steinhaus feeding it up to Bolte. Bolte trying to feed it back right to Steinhaus. Steinhaus, he's going to go in and blow a tire in the corner. Centering pass by Sweeney. It's going to be recovered by Jamestown, and they carry it back out. Nice back check by Steinhaus, and they poke check the stick off the Jamestown player. Recovered by Johnson. Johnson stopping the puck, allowing Steinhaus. Steinhaus, puck put on brakes right on the face-off circle. The puck is going to get chipped up out of play as the Jamestown defender was trying to backhand it.
Go Black!
A nice job by the Angels team finding those positional players on getting the passes out to the far side where there's a lot less congestion. Carry out of the zone there is Jamestown. Wins the red line. They shoot the puck. Nice job by Jamestown banking the puck off the boards, putting it right in front of the net. It's going to be recovered by Olsen. Olsen. Paul, you're in the way. Thank you. Recovered behind the goal line by Tweeten. Feeds it up. Nice pass from Noah over to Sandy. Sandy, head manning it up to Erickson. Erickson reds a shot and he gets another goal. Sends it in top corners up over the blocker hand side.
Nice pass, nice pass.
Really nice play. Breakout plays by multiple Angels players, putting that setup together that started down behind the goal line.
Way to work, Black. Get the next one.
Nice goal by Erickson. Face-off won by Jamestown, dumped along the far boards, recovered by Olsen, poked the puck off, slapped down by Sandy, found the stick of Jamestown defender, sending it back up. Recognizing the play is Jude Noah. Barely offsides as both the other players. That was dang close.
I didn't see that.
Noah taking his time and waiting, and then as soon as he saw his players hitting the blue line, dumping it in. Ref must have seen something differently. Face off now near side. Chipped forward by Sandy, chased down by Noah. Noah's going to win the foot race along the board. Centering pass. Deflected off the stick of what looked like a Jamestown player. Stepping up is Olsen. Olsen rips a blast. Deflected off the blade of Jamestown. Sent from the corner out to Tweeten. Tweeten pressured, no shot. Sends it into the corner to where Noah's waiting. Noah trying to center the pass. Kept into the point by Tweeten. Sends it up to Sandy. Bouncing puck now. And I believe the puck had gone in the net, but the whistle should have been blown sooner as the net was knocked off of its points.
Good hustle. Nice shift.
Hey, great job crashing the net, boys. That's what we got to continue to do, and that's something that's been lacking in previous games, is that crashing of the net. Looking for those loose puck rebounds, finding them with your stick, and sending it into the back of the net. Face-off won by Scott. Coming in from the far boards is Sweeney. Kept in at the point by Steinhaus. Bouncing puck now. Two hands, bud! Pushed off the puck was Scott. Nice job by Steinhaus reading the puck. Steinhaus kicking the puck up to Scott. Scott feeding it over to Steinhaus. Hey, somebody cover defense! Bolte coming back, take defense position, vacated by Steinhaus. Winning the puck along the boards. Nice drive forward, recovered by Steinhaus. Steinhaus feeding it up, head manning it up to Scott. Scott looking a little tired and gassed on the play, and now we are going to have a penalty assessed to Scott. It'll be an interference call behind the play. Whistle should be blown now, and we'll have the first penalty of the game. And a power play opportunity. Yeah, I was behind the play. Yeah, I kind of took the player down. I'm expecting interference, but it could be tripping. But The puck wasn't there, so you'd think it would have to be interference. Oh, a rough. Okay.
Keep your feet moving, Jack.
Six minutes, 51 seconds to go in the game. Nice win by Sandy. Flipped up out of the zone beautifully by Olsen. Bouncing puck. Good. Chased down by Noah. Noah reps a shot. Sends the puck just high up over the crossbar. Kept in at the point nicely by Tweeten. Chased down now behind the goal line is Noah. Winning the puck battle. He gets tied up again along the boards. Still battling. Noah taking on two Jamestown players. Still able to get a puck right out in front of the net. It's going to get kept in by Sandy. Stripping off the boards was Noah. Still chasing the puck behind the goal line. Centering pass just under the stick of Sandy. Shot from the point by Olsen. It'll be on target and a save. Frozen puck by the goaltender, bringing play to an end. How's Teddy? Good. Off the draw, puck slapped towards net by Sandy, sent along the boards. Stepping up was Tweeten on the spin. Couldn't get enough power on the shot. Headman pass now up by Jamestown. Pressured wide by Olsen. Flipped up, out, kept it, or attempted to get flipped up and out. Shot from the far wide angle. Picked up near side. Paul, you're in the way. Ooh, dangerous play there as the goaltender had stopped the puck. Oh, they should have fed that up immediately. Missed opportunity by Jamestown.
Go, Charlie!
Shot by Erickson on a nice pass up by Bolte. Jamestown recovers, bringing the puck back down in the neutral area. Poke checked away by Bolte, recovered by Erickson. Erickson wins the red line, sends it down deep into the corner. 22 seconds to go on the Jack Scott penalty. Jamestown now still on the power play, carrying the puck along the boards. It's kept in by Erickson. Shot towards net by Bolte. Stick save, cleared wide into the far corner. Recovered along the far boards by Jamestown. Skating it back up through neutral ice. Keeping the puck in. Not much that he could have done. Back at full strength is the Angels team. Puck now behind the goal line. Puck battle sent out to the point. Vacates the zone. Sent in now towards net. Broken up by Olsen. Olsen's going to recover behind the goal line. On the spin, nice backhand pass over to Bolte. Bolte feeding far side to Sweeney. Sweeney now charging in. Watch the offside. Scott puts on the break. Shot on target was deflected wide on the shot because of the Jamestown stick. Centering pass by Scott. Nice job by the Jamestown defender lifting the stick of Sweeney, who was there locked and ready. Sweeney with a spin shot from the far boards on target, forcing the goaltender to freeze it with his blocker glove, bringing play to an end and a whistle. 4 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the second period. Faceoff would have been won by Sandy. The puck went into the skates of the ref. Nice pass across by Sweeney. Tied up was Noah. Headman pass broken up nicely by Johnson. Recovered by Sandy. Sandy now coming back in. He cuts in towards the slot. Shot hits the target and a shot in the goal on Sweeney. Gotta be adamant on crashing the net like that. That's why we post players right out front. And you gotta be ready with your stick down. Sweeney in the past missing some opportunities that looked just like that, being able to capitalize it this time. Hopefully that felt good and he likes the taste it left in his mouth and he's hungry for more. Sandy now taking the face-off. Face-off won by Sandy. Super hard past the stick of Steinhaus. Cleared, guided wide by Noonan. Steinhaus up to Sweeney. Sweeney on the pass across to Noah. Noah feeding it up to a streaking Sandy. Not Steinhaus, Sweeney now putting the brakes on, stopping forward momentum. Passed up by Sandy, passed across now by Noah, just behind Sandy as his stick was tied up nicely by Jamestown defender. Jamestown now carrying the puck back in towards Angel zone. Big, huge hit by Steinhaus, and that's a hit. Is he going to get called for roughing? Yeah, he probably extended his hands a little bit too much on the hit.
Nice check.
Nice angle body play by Steinhaus. Solid hit along the boards. The referee felt the extended of the hand was just a little bit too much.
For the viewing audience, that was not committal.
I was a little surprised myself on that. Nice job with a body angle though by Steinhaus. A really nice read. After the face-off, Scott pressuring with the puck sent out along the boards. Shot from the point, glove saved by Noonan, and he'll hold on to it. Scott with the face-off again. Bouncing puck into the corner. Chipped up by Olsen. Centering pass, no one there for Jamestown. Picked up near side. On the spin, a wind-up and a shot. Easy save for Noonan as he saw the puck Reed flying through the air right at him, and he does a nice cradle job of using both gloves to freeze the puck up against the chest pad, not allowing anything to drop down for a rebound. Great job. Face-off won by Scott, bringing the puck towards the side boards as opposed to out front. Nice job by Tweeten. Tweeten recovers, decides to send the puck soaring all the way down. That'll be an icing. Slow the speed of the puck down on your shot so it eats up a little bit more time and hopefully has some breaks before crossing over the goal line. Otherwise, all you're doing is forcing another face-off opportunity for the other team to get a play. Here comes Sandy. Sandy doing a fantastic job so far today with face-off wins. I expect to see Sandy to win the face-off towards the sideboards or into the corner. Not what just happened as a rebound shot by Jamestown. Thankfully went behind the net. Picked up along the boards by Noah. Noah doing a good job trying to feed the puck near side so it would bank off the boards. Covering distance, stepping up is Erickson. Erickson still charging forward. Recovers the puck. Boys, back up a little bit. You're in my way. Teddy, you're in my way. I can't see through you guys' heads. You're in my way, bud. Say hi to the world. Because the world is watching you right now. The entire world. All 8 billion people. Not quite. Only 7. Face off. Won by Sandy. Bouncing puck though. Finally does go out of the zone. And offsides is the call. Is Zandy. That's a combination of Xander and Sandy. As Sandy was in the Jamestown end. As it was flipped in the zone by Noah. Face-off attempt number 2 now by Sandy, charging forward this time. Kept in by Noah, chipping up along the boards. Recovered near side by Sandy. Backhand shot towards net. Broken up by the defender, chasing it into the corner. Tied up is Sandy. Continuing the battle, recovered now by Jamestown. They skated behind their net. Winning the goal line, backhand or a head-manning pass through the skates. Picked up now near side by Erickson. Got the puck all the way across to Olsen. Sometimes you don't really typically want to see passes like that, especially in your zone where it can get picked off right out front. That time was much better. Xander sending the puck up to Jude Noah. He dumps it in so it crosses over the goal line. Cleared and pushed wide of the net by the goaltender, keeping the puck in play. Nice job by that defender putting on the brakes. Gets it up out of the zone. Pressured now out in the neutral zone by Scott. Loose puck picked up now by Olsen. Olsen's going to change direction. 1 second to go. And the Angels now are back at full strength. Centering pass from the sideboards by Olsen. Hits traffic. Dumps it in along the boards. Chased down now behind the goal line. Beautifully effort by Sweeney. Kept in from the near boards by, that's Bolte. Tied up is Erickson. Erickson's still battling it. Sweeney's coming in to give his support. Both them getting tied up.
Get up!
Erickson gets a little tired. He's held down on the play. Recovered by Jamestown. 42 seconds to go now in the period. Charging forward, coming in on the far side. Winding up, gets a shot. Shoots wide of the net, far side. Recovered, chipped up by Sweeney. kept in nicely at the point before the puck crossed over the line. Sweeney gets his stick tied up into a player, unable to reach a sitting puck behind him. Jamestown kept it in, dumped it behind goal line, picked up by Tweeten. Tweeten it, feed it far side to Sweeney. Sweeney up to Scott. Scott's coming in. He does a great job of dropping down, allowing the player who was teeing up for the body check. Nice skate job by Scott. Shot and a redirect in the air by Jamestown player number 3. It looked like it hit his stick. Had just a little bit of a change in direction, forcing the goaltender to do a little twitch reaction, which you may have picked up. And that's going to bring in Benjamin Noonan into the bench as there's only 1.1 seconds left. That gets a 6th man on the ice in the offensive zone for the Angels with very little risk of a shot making it all the way down into the net. You'd have to absolutely send a bomb clipper of a slap shot to beat the clock from this end. On the draw, as you just saw, was attempted by Tweeten to try and smash the puck towards net, and that'll do it for 2. We will have a little bit longer intermission break now as they come out and break for ice resurface. And we'll be back at you live here in Jamestown in a few minutes. One final lap to go. There's the final turn. On the home stretch, kicks it into gear. Clear snow to pick up speed. A solid finish. Bravo, sir. Job well done. Driving up to this arena complex had us pass by, and I believe perhaps even through the University of Jamestown, a campus that I don't believe I've ever seen, ever been on, and had us travel by their hockey arena. And gotta tell you, it looked like a really nice facility. It looked like a newer building. I don't know the details of when that building would have been built. But I did think to myself, not only what a wonderful world, but a really nice looking arena for the University of Jamestown hockey team. Don't know a lot about that program, who they play. I don't know if they're Division III. They would play teams like Concordia in Moorhead, or St. John's by St. Cloud. Other teams as such. It's all unknown to me. But a nice looking campus and a really nice looking hockey arena. Here looks to be a fired up Angels team coming out of the locker room, ready and anxious to get third period underway.
Start fast, Black.
Third period begins now. Face-off won by Scott to the stick of Steinhaus. Steinhaus brings the puck forward, wins the red line, dumps the puck. Paul, you're in the way. Paul, you're in the way. Loose puck behind the net, recovered by Jamestown. Nice job by Jack Scott, using the body to tie the player up along the boards. Bouncing puck recovered by Jamestown, bringing the puck back down through neutral area. Poke checked away beautifully by Steinhaus. Changing direction is Johnson, tying up a player, allowing Scott to go forward after it. Loose puck reaches the stick of a Jamestown defender. Dumping it up along the boards, overskating it briefly was Sweeney. Recovering this pass was Bolte. Bolte seeing Scott situated along far post, tried to get it there as you saw that shot and pass was deflected off the leg of a Jamestown player. Loose puck now tied up in the near corner. Hard to see through the glass deflection of light. Cross ice pass, unreached. Sandy's gonna go down hard, and there will be a penalty assessed on that play now, as I believe it might be roughing, but the player maybe is gonna get called for elbowing, kept in at the far point by Sandy after getting absolutely truck rocked. Nice pass from the point, or from the corner, not the point, by Noah, trying to feed it up to Sandy. We'll see what the official call is, and it will be a roughing with the extension of the hand. Power play opportunity for the Angels. Realized that I hadn't switched period numbers for period 2. Looks like I got it correct now, as period 3 should be displayed. After the face-off behind the goal line, passed across near side by Noah, picked up along the boards by Erickson. Olsen gets pushed up and over the boards of the Jamestown bench, tied up along the boards now. Is Sandy able to get a centering pass? Recovered by Jamestown, carrying it out now. Recovered by Erickson. Erickson cross-ice pass to Noah after Tweeten just tried absolutely destroying a kid. Stepping up there is Tweeten. Recovered now by Olsen. Olsen sending it far side up to Tweeten. Tweeten now wins the blue line. Lost it. It's recovered by Jamestown, carrying it behind their goal and the goal line. That's going to be a penalty now, as Sandy came in from behind. Would have been an interference.
Keep your elbows down.
Hopefully that's all it is. It is going to get called for a cross-check. So with both teams having penalties, that removes the power play as we're back to even strength, at least for the next minute and 1 second. So if either team happens to score, it doesn't terminate the penalty of the other team, because even though it's 4-on-4, that's even. Face-off won nicely by Bolte, picked up and chased forward by Steinhaus. Puck stripped off of his stick, cleared wide by Bolte, picked up, recovered by Johnson. Johnson near side pass to Steinhaus. Nice pass forward by Steinhaus to the stick of Sweeney on the turn. Loses it, recovered by Jamestown. Cross near side pass, broken up nicely by Steinhaus. Steinhaus dumps the puck into the corner, picking up speed, recovers the puck. Centering pass just under the stick of Sweeney. Sweeney, after the puck bounced on the far boards, tried reaching it. Player wins. I thought he had won the red line, but he sent it down into the far Angels corner before crossing over the center red line, so that will be icing. And a face-off back down in Jamestown end. Face-off being taken now by Jack Scott, won by Scott, shot by Olsen. Tried grabbing it out of the air with his glove, was the defender. Almost a good way to deflect it into your own net. Sent out to the points, kept in at the blue line by Olsen. Stepping up, Olsen tried getting closer to the net, pull checked off of his stick. He'll go back and regain his position. Dumped into the zone by Jamestown. Cross ice pass by Olsen, feeding it over to Bolte. Bolte feeding it near side by Jack Scott. A whiff on the shot there. Puck's in your skates! Gets sent down now behind the goal line, where it's recovered by Tweeten. Tweeten feeding it up to Bolte. Bolte feeds it up to Scott. Scott, he gets pushed off the puck. It's going to come sliding into the boards near side. Charging forward was Scott. Puck gets sent down now into the Jamestown zone by Bolte, chased by Scott. Pressuring behind the net, forcing the player to back pass the puck off the boards behind him, where it's recovered. Player loses an edge. Scott goes flying over him. Bodies flying everywhere. It's like a drowning pool concert. Bodies hitting the floors hard. Cleared off the boards by the goaltender, pressured by Erickson, missing the head-manning pass. Recovered now by Steinhaus. Steinhaus continuing to charge forward, kicking the puck, and the goaltender comes out and freezes it as Steinhaus was coming in like a freight train. Thankfully, sidestepping the goaltender and not taking him out. Rage Against the Machine. Hopefully it's more of an edited version than what we had in Langdon. Kept in at the point nicely by Johnson. A redirect attempt by Sandy. Over to Erickson was unsuccessful. Picked up now in the far corner by Noah. Noah comes in. His shot towards net, deflected up over the boards by Jamestown stick. Tied up along near boards now is Erickson. Gets helped by Sandy and Noah. Jamestown recovers, coming in near side. Cross-ice pass just out of reach. Charging forward nicely is Johnson, blocking 2 pass forwards. Broken stick, you gotta drop it, bud. You gotta drop your stick. That's a penalty! There, he finally dropped it. You cannot, when you have a broken stick, you cannot be skating like that because that's illegal equipment. That should have been a penalty. Skated too long with that stick in his hands, knowing it was broken. Kept in at the point by Johnson. Picked up bouncing puck by Noah. Noah's pass was broken up. Flipped out of the zone now by Johnson. Picked up far side by Johnson. Pass near side by Noah. Tries flipping it deep into the zone. Unable to do it. Offsides will be the call. Should be. You would think that would be a neutral area face-off due to Noah clearly seeing that he had a teammate cross the goal line. Interesting how sometimes you see games where the officials will apply that rule appropriately and do a face-off at center ice as opposed to right close by the blue line when the puck gets shot into the zone. But this favors us, so definitely not complaining. Puck smashed forward by Jamestown, recovered by Olsen. Nice backhand sauce over the stick of the attacking Jamestown player. Shot towards net, deflected by Scott. Recovering the puck behind the goal line. Tries to do a fake wraparound, tricking the goaltender. The goaltender was having none of that business and read the play and smothered the puck with his glove on the side of the net. Face off now, far side, Jamestown in by Scott. Won and sent into the corner by Jamestown. Centering pass by Sweeney. Stepping up was Olsen. He gets taken down on the play. Recovered by Jamestown. Jamestown headmanning pass, unable to receive it. Pressured wide by Scott. Stepping up there was Sweeney. That shot goes clear wide of the net. Picked up now by Olsen. Olsen headmans it up to Scott. Sent it just behind him on different side. Recovered by Sweeney. Sweeney now walking in through. Loses the puck on a stick. Recovered in the far corner by Bolte. Broken up by Jamestown. Loose puck behind the net. Picked up now by Scott. He gets pressured up into the boards. Puck rolls now behind the goal line into the other corner. Sent out to the point by Jamestown. Kept in beautifully by Scott. Chasing it now near side is Sweeney. Pressuring the puck. Kept in, dumped in by Scott. Puck wraps along the boards behind the net. It's going to get picked up far side by Tweeten. Tweeten loses his stick on the play. Shot from the point by Bolte. Misses fast inside the net. Dumped back across the goal line by Sweeney. Centering pass by Charlie Bolte. A nice attempt by Bolte. The goaltender was able to read the pass, and he stopped it before it was getting to Sweeney, who was situated nicely, positioned correctly in front of the net. Once again, that he's doing really well in this game. Face-off by Sandy. One nice quick shot on target by Noah. Stick save cleared wide by the goaltender. Tying up multiple players is Erickson. Loose puck now picked up behind the net. Chase being given by Sandy. Sent out. That's going to be offsides.
Keep it in, JJ.
Got to step up just a couple steps instead of waiting for the puck to get to you. Charge forward. Protect that blue line. Do the exact same thing, but while you're moving towards the puck as opposed to waiting for the puck to get to you. Be a little bit more aggressive on that type of a play, and that would be just fine. Blowing a tire, able to get the puck back out of the zone. Found the puck going to the stick of Steinhaus. Steinhaus charging through multiple Jamestown sticks. Bouncing puck now, recovered once again by Steinhaus. Steinhaus makes the turn. He winds up. Nice hard shot, glove save by the goaltender, and he'll hold on to that one, getting another stoppage play and a face-off. 7 minutes and 19 seconds to go. For those of you like myself that watch the high-def version that I upload afterwards, the score is not always posted, but you can see the scoreboard here. So I'll try and remember to do a better job of announcing the score for those games. Nice puck cleared by Jamestown goaltender. Loose puck now flipped up by Johnson. You got to get more mustard on that pickle, bud. You got to do a better job of being stronger on the stick. Pass out front, the slot, unable to get a shot off. Recovered now by Johnson. Johnson, nice pass, just a little bit out of reach of Noah. Charging forward, icing called off on the play. Both teams now back at full strength, probably for a little while now, as I was not paying really close attention to it. Jamestown now back on the offensive, winning the blue line, passed across, broken up by Olsen. Olsen gets a shot. Olsen's gonna get hit hard. On the breakout, or on the breakup pass by Jamestown. Wrap the puck along the boards. Tweeten sends it up to the stick of Scott. Scott, not enough pressure on the stick to catch the pass, but doing a good job tying up the player in the far corner. Comes out with it. He rips a shot, sends it into the cheese grater of a helmet for the goaltender. Puck out to the point, shot by Olsen, rebound, and it's still loose. Goaltender is able to finally get his glove over it though. The goaltender, tell you what, there's been multiple instances where there's been shot after shot after shot after shot, point blank by multiple Angels players with a bouncing puck, and he's able to somehow, for as big as he is, move around like, call it the Tasmanian Devil, because he's able to move really quick and frantically and get himself in the right spot. Whiff on the play by Tweeten, trying to keep it in, but is able to finally do so. Jamestown recovers, brings it back out into the neutral area. Coming in near side, puck goes just wide, out of the reach of Noonan's glove. Tied up along the boards was Tweeten, so Jack Scott was able to recover it. He gets tied up, clears it back wide into the corner where Tweeten's waiting. Tweeten backhands it near side, gets it away from all the congestion. Winning the foot race though was Jamestown, pressured and skated into the behind the goal line. Nice job by Olsen, not a nice job by Jack Scott, changing the direction of the puck, sending it right out front of the net. Scott headmanning it up to Sweeney. Sweeney on the spin decides to change the puck direction, almost like he was going to send it back to the Angels' end. The puck does go down across the goal line. It's going to get kept in the far point by Tweeten. Picked up now by Scott. Scott, reading there wasn't a whole lot that he could done, did the right thing and dumped it along the boards behind the goal line. Giving chase there with Sweeney. Recovered by Jamestown as they knocked it back near side. A breakout pass, able to win the blue line, and it will be icing as they send it all the way down. And a face-off will be back in the Jamestown end. Off the draw by Sandy. It's recovered by Jamestown. Kept in at the point by Steinhaus. Chased down now by Erickson and Noah. Good job by Johnson stepping up from the blue line, holding it. Puck carried near side now by Jamestown. Pass knocked out of the air by Steinhaus. Picked up along the boards by Johnson. He gets hit, smashed hard up along the boards. Loose puck now in the neutral area, pressured by Erickson. Swing and a miss by Jamestown, trying to get into the zone. Recovered, pressured wide by Steinhaus. On the puck now is Bolte. Jamestown does get a shot on target. Didn't realize I was angling the camera down a little bit. Hopefully I got most of that action. That shot was on target and a glove saved by Noonan. He'll hold on to it. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the game here in Jamestown. Face-off being taken by Sandy. Face-off won nicely by Sandy into the corner. Tying up the player was Olsen. Jamestown able to get a centering pass. Beautifully read by Tweeten, breaking up the pass. Carried out of the zone by Tweeten. Chipped up now by Noah. Here comes Noah. Noah passed across to Sandy. Sandy gets a shot. A wonderful read and a fantastic job by the goaltender, reading the play and getting his body slid over so that he could make that save. A fantastic goaltender job. Great save. Those are hard to make. He did that perfectly. Those are fun to see. Call it what you will, even if it's the other team. When you see a nice save like that, boy, it's fun. Off the draw, loose puck slides all the way down into the Angel zones, picked up by Tweeten. Tweeten headbands it up to Noah. Noah line dances with the puck a little bit, sends it over to Erickson. He gets pushed off the puck after the shot comes into the near corner. Jamestown now carrying it back out of the zone, headbanding pass chased down by Tweeten. Tweeten dumps the puck along the boards, picked up now behind the net by Olsen. Olsen feeding it up far side to Noah. Noah now feeding it up to Sandy, who was streaking up ice. Puck checked away, recovered by Sandy. He's going to continue skating it, bringing it over the goal line. Charging forward was Olsen, trying to get that speed. Not a bad play, bud. Not a bad play. Keep it up, boys. Scott now setting up for the face-off. Win by Scott to the stick of Steinhaus. Steinhaus stepping over the center line, dumps it along the boards, chased down now into the far corner by Bolte. Tries to get the puck. He's going to lose the battle to Jamestown. Headmanning pass, bouncing off the stick of Steinhaus. He recovers it in our zone, changes direction. He's going to continue skating it. Chips it up off of the stick, tied up into the stick and skates of Scott, receiving help by Sweeney. Sweeney carries it back across the goal line. He's pressured. Puck found its way over to Steinhaus. Steinhaus tries to send it into the far corner, right into the groin area is what it looked like of a defender. Johnson trying to feed it near side to Sweeney. Broken up by a Jamestown body. They dump it into the far corner. Johnson recovers it, carrying it behind the net. Nice breakout pass up to Sweeney, read by Jamestown, recovered by Johnson. Johnson's going to continue to skate. Lost it on the poke check. Tries dumping it in on Jamestown's side of the center line. Recovered by Jamestown. Sidestepping a check there. Big, huge body check on the read as the player had his head down. Appreciate that the no penalty called on that correctly placed and executed body check. Shot save, cleared wide by the leg pillow of Noonan. Tied up on the boards near side is Sweeney. Steinhaus now goes flying in, crushing a player along the boards. Steinhaus is going to carry the puck out of the zone. Steinhaus still carrying with it. Go with it, Bolte! Losing the puck in the skates. And recovered by Jamestown. Poke checked away by Tweeten. Loose puck in center ice. Poke checked away by Erickson. Recovered by Bolte. Bolte on the move, and that should have been offsides. That one I thought was. Shot by Sandy. Loose puck. Great effort by Xander Erickson, charging that net right after the shot, looking for that rebound. Hey Xander, great. Crashed the net. Good job. You crashed the net. Good. Good job. He was right there, right when the goaltender was flubbing the puck. Usually we're kind of high, we're a little bit further out from the hash marks, but there's been a little bit of a change maybe in the mentality of the players, and they're recognizing you gotta get in front of, oh, that puck hit the post! Noah, once again, trying to break a puck in half. Nice centering pass. What a fantastic save once again by the goaltender. A beautiful pass from behind the goal line where Noah was waiting, and he immediately released that puck. And the goaltender had himself situated just absolutely perfectly positioned correctly to make that save. After the draw, puck now tied up in the corner, finally makes its way rolling into the near side behind the net. Recovered along the boards, sent out to the point by Erickson. Erickson feeding it up to Noah. Kept in at the line by Tweeten, carried out now by Jamestown. Poke checked away by Tweeten, slapped back from Erickson to Jamestown stick. They tried dumping the puck up. Kicked away from the boards by Erickson. Erickson winds up his shot. Couldn't get a shot off as the Jamestown player did a really good job of getting a stick on the puck to break it up. Jamestown recovering it. Erickson missing the check there. Carrying out, wins the red line. Shot on target. was saved and cleared wide by the glove of Noonan, recovered by Olsen. Olsen now cross-ice pass to the stick beautifully of Noah. Noah wins the red line, sends it down on target, cleared wide by the goaltender's stick, picked up near side by Sweeney. Sweeney does a good job of positioning himself on the board so that he would bounce the player who was coming in for the body check right off of him. Jamestown now coming in with lots of speed. Puck goes through the skates of Steinhaus, but not before the final buzzer. And the Angels will come out victorious here in Jamestown, playing much better today. Something that hopefully continues
Good job, Benjamin.
into our future upcoming games.
Good job, Ralph. Roughing's gotten a lot better in Jamestown than when I was a kid.
You're from Fargo? Have you guys reffed in the Fargo-Moorhead area? Or at least have you? Oh, you look really familiar. I was going to ask you earlier. Oh, not this year, but you have before? Okay, I know that I've seen you then reffing games. You both did a really good job today. Thanks for reffing for us. That'll do it for us here in Jamestown. Appreciate you being with us. As always, until next time, God bless.